Genevieve here with Fitty Foodlicious, where I vlog about all things health, wellness, and fun, and how we can heal our bodies through the use of healthy eating and food. I'm back! Dun 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 dun! Woo! Okay, there will probably be lots of bad dancing on this cooking channel, but that's okay. So, I'm back, so make sure to like, subscribe, share, send those links, let people know about Fitty Foodlicious. So here, each week, I will be bringing you all kinds of fun content from recipes, cooking tutorials, how-tos. We'll talk about hormones, anxiety, therapy, vitamins, all of it, the whole shebang. So today, with my first debut, I'm back, woo! I'm gonna be showing you guys how to cook perfect chicken on the stovetop, where it's moist, juicy, and delicious. Moist, juicy, and delicious. Huh, that sounds weird. Anyways, so let's get started. Woo! All right, guys, so who's ready to get started? So I get tons of questions every week. Genevieve, how do I make chicken on the stovetop? I have done Instagram lives on this, so follow me at Fitty Foodlicious on Instagram. And you guys have been asking so much that I decided to make a video on how to do this. It's super easy. It's just a cinch. So first, we're gonna talk about what you'll need. You'll need 2 chicken breasts, organic, free range, the good stuff. This is kosher chicken from Empire Ranch via Trader Joe's. You're going to need some olive oil. You're also going to need some fresh cilantro for after the chicken is cooked. You're going to need some spices. So I've got a blend of tarragon, thyme, sage, and then I've got herbes de Provence, and then Himalayan sea salt and black pepper, and you're also gonna need about half a stick of grass-fed butter. Let's get started. All right, guys, so first things first is you're going to wanna take your chicken breasts and have them rinsed and ready to go. As you can see, mine are rinsed here. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to bask them. We're gonna lay the spices on these little puppies. Okay, so first things first is we're going to envelop them in spices. So first we're gonna do our herbes de Provence, and you can just put the whole thing in because we're gonna rub it all together. Then we're gonna do our thyme, sage, tarragon mix. There's a little bit of oregano in here too. We'll just plop it all in there, why not? And then we've got our salt and pepper. So what I like to do, and you wanna make sure you don't wanna have cross-contamination, so make sure you wash your hands when you are done getting your chicken breasts nice and spicy. Well, not literally spicy, but you know what I mean, spicy for the spices. So you just wanna make sure that they're pretty coated pretty well, and that looks good. And then we're gonna take our salt and pepper, woo! And we're gonna rub-a-dub-dub, rub-a-dub-dub. And I'm gonna go wash my hands, so I'll be right back. You wanna make sure you have a pair of tongs, a pan, your stovetop. We're using a portable stovetop for this video. Olive oil, grass-fed butter. Kerrygold is my all-time fave, and cilantro for the end. So, step 1, you're going to place your olive oil in your pan, turn it to medium heat, and we're gonna put the chicken breasts on, and we're gonna let them sear covered for 4 minutes. 4 minutes, woo! All right, guys, so I've got everything I need right here. So first things first, hit that power button on. And we're gonna want this at about medium. So we're gonna let that heat up a bit. It gets really hot pretty fast, so we're gonna add our olive oil. You're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I just eyeball it. Just make sure it spreads evenly across the pan. This is the only time you'll need olive oil, is right at the very beginning, because step 1, we're going to cook the chicken breasts in olive oil covered for 4 minutes. So you do not take the top off for 4 minutes, and we're gonna time it. I'm gonna have my timer on so we know we're doing it exactly the right way. We're gonna let that get nice and hot. It's already getting a little hot in here. Okay, so we are ready to go. Step 1, we are going to take the chicken breasts. Feels warm. Yeah, we're ready. So you're just gonna take your chicken breast like so. Place 1. Oh yeah, that's definitely nice and hot. just like that. It's a little slippery. And make sure, guys, when you're handling chicken, always wash your hands. All right, so place the cover on. I'm gonna turn my timer on for 4 minutes. All right, guys, so you just heard the timer. So this is what we're gonna do next. We're going to carefully take the top off, and we are going to add a little bit of butter to our pan. So about, I don't know, a tablespoon, a slice. There's a lot of butter, but this is what makes the chicken nice and moist and juicy. So we're just gonna put it in there like so. And what you're gonna wanna do is you wanna let it swirl. You wanna swirl it into the pan. So let that, while that butter starts to melt, swirl it in there. Make sure it's swirling, swirling, swirling. And then you're going to cover the pan again. Whoops! Flip the chicken. There we go. It's cooking. We're getting it. You flip your chicken. You gotta flip your chicken. And then what you're going to want to do is, again, we're gonna swirl. We gotta swirl. My little pan thing beeps when the pan's off of it. But we're gonna swirl like so. Turn the temperature up a bit. And you cover for 3 minutes. So now we set the timer again for 3 minutes. I'll make sure there's a full blog post with these directions. So set the timer for 3 minutes. And do not take the cover off. So have patience, 3 minutes. And I'm telling you, do not take the cover off. Let it cook. Let the chicken cook. And if you see that the butter's not melting, just keep swirling it around in the pan. It'll melt. It'll get there. All right. So 3 minutes, go. All right, guys. So as you can see, we're getting some steam here. So this is the next step. So you're going to want to turn your heat down low. So just turn it down low. So I've got this on 180, but on a stovetop it would be low. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some more butter. So another slice of butter. Put it right in there into the pan. And then the other thing we're gonna do is we are going to add some fresh Meyer lemon juice. So this is totally optional, but I find adding the lemon juice just gives the chicken more moisture, makes it juicy, and it gives it a nice lemon flavor. So only do this if you love lemon, but I love, if you guys follow me, you know I'm obsessed with Meyer lemons. So we're gonna add some Meyer lemon juice in there. And then we're gonna flip our chicken again. So we flip, 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 just like so. And this is looking so good. This is looking yummy and delicious. So we're gonna flip it. And then we're gonna swirl that butter around like so. And we're gonna leave it on low for 10 minutes covered. So just let it cook. You're gonna hear it start to sizzle and pop. That's totally okay. That means that the chicken's cooking correctly. Whatever you do, do not take the top off. Simmer it on low for 10 minutes, and then I'll show you guys what to do next. All right, guys, so now we're in the last phase. So I'm turning the power off. So my burner is completely off. The fan's still running, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it sit covered. Let the chicken breast sit in the juices for 10 minutes. Again, don't take the top off, let them sit, and then we're gonna remove them completely from the pan, and we're gonna take a bite and see how juicy and delicious it is. So set the timer for 10 more minutes. This is the home stretch to perfectly juicy chicken. Woo! All right, guys, the timer went off. Let's see how our chicken looks. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Let's check it out. Juicy, delicious, and you can use the juices from the reserve juices from the chicken. You can totally use that and use it as a dipping sauce. Oh, this looks delicious. Look at that chicken, it looks so good. This is yummy. Okay, so we are going to take a little piece and we are going to try it. We're gonna give it a taste. Time for a taste test. So what I like to do is I like to take fresh cilantro and I just top my chicken with it, with a little bit, and then I'll top all of this chicken with this fresh cilantro for dinner and serve this with rice and some veggies, or you can slice it up and serve it over pasta. But I find this chicken breast is best eaten with rice and a side of vegetables. It's super delicious. All right, let's take a bite. Oh my gosh, that looks so yummy. Look how juicy that is. Can you guys see that? It's so yummy. That is perfection. Look at that. Super juicy, delicious, nutritious. Take one more bite. That is so good. The lemon juice just adds a really nice hint of lemon, makes it extra juicy. You don't have to add lemon juice, but I highly suggest that you do. But that is it. That's a wrap on our first Fitty Foodlicious cooking video back in action. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will put the link to the full blog post of this recipe below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!